China's economic report card shows it lost some steam last year, held back by a property downturn and small-scale lockdowns across the country. The world's second-largest economy grew just over 8% in 2021, slightly above forecasts and well above a government target of 6%. But its property sector struggled in the fourth quarter as regulators ramped up efforts to cut back on borrowing rates. And GDP growth in that final quarter only clocked in at 4%, the weakest pace since the second quarter of 2020. The head of Beijing Statistics Bureau, Ning Zhize, spoke on Monday.
We must be soberly aware that the current downward pressure on China's economy is still relatively big, and the increase in employment and income of residents is restricted. The income distribution gap between urban and rural areas, between regions and between different groups has narrowed last year, but the overall gap still exists.
Exports last year were strong, a boom in shipments to battered overseas economies that helped China. But even that was tamped down by weaker consumption within the country. Meanwhile, China is struggling with several small-scale outbreaks, trying to stamp them out ahead of the busy Lunar New Year travel season and the Winter Olympics. The lockdowns could deal a blow to its factories and supply chains. New data out on Monday shows another longer-term worry is growing worse. Mainland China's birth rate has dropped to a record low. That's what led authorities last year to allow couples to have up to 3 children.